That's right, everyone. More of the hot English RPG stealth open world game, Daggerfall Unity. Also with a dash of just chatting. Howdy, I'm back. I think it's been a month since I played Daggerfall, which was a month since I last played Daggerfall, but that's okay. I've gone long swaths of time without playing Daggerfall. The Linguist playthrough, in particular, had an immense break, and picked up and carried just fine through that. The Argonian Historical Reenactor, which is mostly done. We've got, I don't know, a significant chunk of the main quest, but my intent is not to pursue that tonight. Instead, it's to relax. The lazy river broadcast. Meander, mosey, stroll, languid, langorious, and all those other sorts of hot code words. There you are. We did it, everyone. So yeah, Daggerfall Unity slash just chatting. Gonna probably do some noble side quests. As I mentioned, I had an interest in doing that. We may end up doing a bit of training. Take a look at how far along we are in our max ranks. And, I don't know. Don't really have any plans or goals today. So go relax and enjoy ourselves and each other. And maybe the game. Of course, this is in fact Daggerfall Unity instead of not Daggerfall Unity. There's a text blurb about that. Ta-da! The game has been updated since I last started this run. I have no intentions on updating it until after I complete this run. The conduct, such as it is, isn't much of anything. Wasn't any challenge in it. It was just have some roleplay flavor, but the primary goal was to explore what Daggerfall Unity had to offer. There you are, it's about it. Let's go ahead and disappear some things. We don't need that image, well, that text overlay, and we don't need that image. This image, we'll enjoy this for a moment. I still have this among my sources. Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember how to be a broadcaster and play video games. This whole Daggerfall Unity thing looks a little stretched, but I'm sure once we get the actual gameplay, everything is going to look better. He said, hoping that was true, yet secretly doubting it was. Any thoughts on doing open... Is that Open Mech Warrior Ghost Echo? October 3rd. Open Morrowind. No need for apology. No, I have no thoughts. I did not know... I may have known Open Morrowind was a thing. No. That's my full extent of that. I have no interest. Why was I here? Where the hell am I? This was for the dust of restful death, right? Yes. Yes. Great. Grimith remembered. That's good. Now, if I cast Recall, I don't have an anchor set. That's valuable information. We're going to set one of those. I'm level 15, old Jules here. Hilarious. Looking pretty terrifying. I like it. Our affiliation's pretty strong. It's only our skills that are holding us back from those max ranks I crave so much. Long blades subtract 18 or 15% from that, excuse me. Oh my, Arctic Sing. Howdy, everyone. Welcome on in. Come on, enjoy the lazy river. It's okay. Even if you have like a heart valve or anything, I can guarantee there will not be any rain or lightning storms falling upon you. It's all theater of the mind. It's all for Jules instead of you. So you can hop on. Whether it's like a little ducky or like there's like arm floaties or like an actual raft. We can be here together in this moment. meandering through a damn dungeon. I guess we're gonna start off with some main quest stuff. I'm kinda fucking here. It's a good sound to start off with. That was a vampire. It's another good sound to start off with. Uh-huh. Well, we have all the fun kids to start off with. How about this? How about we just leave? We're gonna take a nap. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna spin the wheels again. And now that I have all of my magic, we're gonna levitate up here. Howdy, motherfuckers. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this fuck you spider spell preemptively. I thought there was a ghost in here. No, it's two wraiths, so I thought it was a wraith and a ghost. My bad. Didn't need to. Relatively easy. Might as well call this door Parquet then. Hell. You know, I'm not gonna explain that. We're just gonna move on with our lives. That's how we move the gate back on top of ourselves. I don't see any dust here, though, chums. What do you think? Got any dust? Yoo-hoo! Brrr! Brrr! I don't remember this dungeon at all. Just so you know, just an FYI. Okay? Okay. I didn't even remember that I ended last stream in front of this place. I thought we were gonna poke around with some noble side quests. Also, this levitate spell's gonna end soon. But thankfully I'm a high enough level that it lasted just long enough. Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the show. Name's Grimith. You've probably heard of me. Do such amazing acts as Aversion, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. What are other terrible games I've played? Almost all of them, really. Giant bat just died. A little bit of monster infighting. Good room, everyone. Glad we explored it. I know this area. So far, good place. Glad we're here. Really enjoyed it. Wraiths, ancient vampires, the huge. Or excuse me, vampire ancients. How come all the elder vampires are men, and all the non-elder vampires are women? I mean, that doesn't have to be true. Shame on me for assuming their gender. Fucking shitlord, that's what I am. But, Tamriel Third Era, probably not that progressive when you think about it. Back to my point. Fucking patriarchy is holding down women even in undeath. Some bullshit. Think about that. Nice to see this room not filled with water for a change, you asshole. Come on, don't be shy. Whole fucking gathering. Fun for the whole family. I like it when the enemies come up to you. Great. I don't think the dust is on an enemy. I think it's laying out in a pile somewhere. He said hesitantly, not sure whether that was true. Like, I don't think I'm gonna find it on a mummy. Right? Okay, we looped back around here. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see what happened here. Yeah, there's some crimes. Okay. Crimes. There's that. Mm-hmm. I didn't bother going down there. Can a quest location be down there? That shaft that's typically filled with water? I mean, I know a potential quest location could be up here, or sort of like in this vicinity. Maybe I should check. Just in case. We might be here for a while. Here I thought I was gonna relax, do some noble side quests, faff about, nothing consequence. Field some viewer questions, and I gotta fucking apply myself, son of a bitch. This is... I mean, I hesitate to call it the worst, but it's not the best. We'll put it like that. I remember how to play. There's like this entire angle here I never bothered to explore. In my typical haphazard way of dungeon exploration. I gotta figure out how the fuck to get back there. God, so many hurdles. Fuck it. It's my stance. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck this. Fuck everything about this. We're moving on. Doesn't matter. That's gonna take us back up there, because we need to just continue running that fucking loop until the end of days. Why not, right? What do I want to do with my life? This leads to... Is it one of the hell modules? I'm not a big fan of hell. Right. Right, Danny. Fuck him. We can survive this fall. Of the news tree, sure. Damn you, character limit. My jump's too good. Ah, these damn switches in Daggerfall Unity. Broad feature parity. Damn switches are only sensitive on one side. I fucking swear. I haven't been keeping up with the changes in the current version of Daggerfall Unity. I'm looking for some dust. It'll help people go to rest. Have a snooze. We gotta help out King Lysander. We have to gently massage his lobes. Alright, I know this module. Come on, dust. Don't you give me that. Looks difficult. Dust. Say map. Okay. That's not what I'd call success. Yo, Wraith. Need to calm your tits up here. Remember, what was it? Was it the first session I did of this? The immense, like, fucking near 12-hour extravaganza? Or was it the second one where I had so much damn fun with the Wraith? More fun than you could shake a stick at. It was that much fun. What the? What the? My god. Alright, let's not think too hard about that. Go this way. Alright, I wasn't expecting this module to completely dead end. Cool. There was a dungeon where we had like 3 of these fuckers stacked on top of each other. Also, a newbie player might be like, "What the fuck, Grimith? How did you know that?" It's because I'm Grimith and I'm good. I've played Daggerfall a few times. I've seen a few modules in my day. It's how I knew, say, for example, por ejemplo, that secret door was up there. It didn't carry me to the promised land, but it was a nice dream. I guess we're done with this section. I mean, I'm fine with that. Yep. Great. If I'd play as any of the monsters in Daggerfall, which one would I play as to attack villagers and heroes with? It's gotta be an Ancient Lich. Maybe a Daedra Lord. If I was a Daedra Lord, I'd have a sweet laugh to go along with my... You know, I'd have lungs and lung capacity as a Daedra Lord. And I'd be able to taunt all the villagers I dunked on them. If I was an Ancient Lich, that wouldn't be the same. Yo, you got any dust for me, bro? No? Damn. I mean, you'd want to be someone that practically no one could hurt, right? Like, a skeleton warrior is great and probably gets the job done, but you go to, like, a larger city, or even, like, a smaller, like, town, they gotta have someone fucking bludgeoning weapons. You don't want to be someone who level scales, which is any of the human enemies, because, well, I mean, like, the folks that you're gonna encounter in these towns aren't gonna be a high level, they're gonna be low level, that's gonna be sucky for your power. Something that could turn invisible, like an orc shaman, wouldn't be too bad, but if you were just outright immune to most everyone you encounter, that wouldn't be so bad. And the Daedra Lord does have a sweet laugh. Like that. Yeah, I'd probably have to Rochambeau between the two. Rock, paper, scissors. Ancient Lich and Daedra Lord. I wouldn't want to be a vampire ancient, because I wouldn't want to, you know, deal with the weaknesses of being those if I could be any monster to terrorize townsfolk. Any of the lesser Daedra, I mean. Sure, Daedra Seducer sounds pretty nifty, or I could be a fucking Daedra Lord. Just throwing that out there, it's like, yeah, I could be some weak Daedra, Daedroth, or Daedra Lord. You know, gets only hit by Mithril or better. Harpies! I mean, Harpies, if you wanted to go like a mid-tier power level, can only be hurt by Dwarven and better. Or like hand-to-hand, of course. So, you know, you unleash a Harpy in like a fucking village, and that's pretty screwed unless they're wielding some magic to take you down. Alright, my heart's really not into this whole particular dungeon. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. I think a Daedra Lord is so powerful, though, that its very existence is conspicuous. Like, there's probably, like, some sort of fucking rift connecting it with Oblivion. Like, you're so powerful, and your presence is just so alien to the landscape that you probably aren't able to get off, like, scot-free. Like, an Ancient Lich probably doesn't have that problem. Howdy, Bomb Zero. I don't know, what does everyone else think? about the question of if you'd play as any of the monsters in Daggerfall, which one would you play as to attack villagers and heroes with? Right, so I was gonna go down here. Or rather, levitate. Spell was reflected, don't be alarmed. Hey! Hey, I'm busy here. There you go. Oh, they were having a proper good old shindig there, a hootenanny. You have a preference for the necromancer's art.
Tell me more.
You'd pick a spider. You'd have the most amazing purr sounds. Giants have that mmm. Like they're thinking about their next meal, which is me. Centaurs have the ha. I hear you, Maxwell. Here's a thing though that you know, this is Adventurers Gab. I fight dragons because I want to. I fight undead because I have to. You know, with that sort of mindset, it's like, sure, dragonlings, they're fun to fight. Undead, you never go, boy, I really like fighting the undead. You know what? You know what this my life could really use? Fighting more undead. That's really fucking fun. Doesn't happen. But dragons? Yeah, that's fun to fight. I know there's like a spinny wheel over there that would raise this portcullis. I don't know what else around here would do that for me. That controls this. And this controls a necessary thing that's like beneath me. So I think we're gonna pull the patented strategy of fucking ignore it and hopefully it isn't an issue. What is this dungeon? I mean, it's a tiny dungeon. Where's this fucking dust at? You know how many times I've beaten the fucking Daggerfall main quest? Not just on my own time, but on actual, like, recording and stream content. Why is this escaping me? Because my heart's not in it. I'm not passionate about it right now. I also blame this map. It's the map's fault. It's never my fault. If I had the old Daggerfall map, none of this would be a problem. I'd totally be able to navigate through here. He said with some measure of derision. It is a small dungeon. Yeah, the Sage's heart is not really in it. Okay, we have a passageway over there that we didn't explore. The alternative is that an enemy may very well drop it. Let's look at the quest log. Or it might be like a loot pile that I just overlooked. I don't need thyme, Jones, man. Come on. Who needs thyme? I need thyme, said no one ever. I'm not fucking cooking. This ain't cook serve delicious. Alright, tell me. How many of you folks, whenever I said thyme instead of time, had an unreasonable amount of frustration and aggravation directed towards me? Show of hands. Okay, don't be shy. Well... dicks. Alright, no, this is fine. I just got turned around because it's Daggerfall. We're gonna do this. Oh no, Danny. You're used to emotional hurt? Alright, very good. Train, would you fucking please? There's no need for that, okay? I know you're excited. You haven't been featured on here for a while. Beyond my fucking abilities. Beyond my fucking skills. It'd be a miracle if you picked this lock. Okay, you got me that time. Alright. Need this time to get a drink. Thank you for hurrying it up. Isn't this sometimes a water-filled room? Good lord, man. Alright, let's get our punch on. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind? What did I miss? Just want to make sure. Nothing above me. Yep, okay, it wasn't that module. We definitely checked that pile. I like how it's the tiny modules that fuck with me. It's not the big ones. Well, okay. So there are some really large dungeons that fuck with me too, but like these damn small dungeons? Like this is a small dungeon and it's somehow fucking derailed me. This is pretty fucking unreasonable. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm not even mad. So this takes us back to the dungeon start. We already cleared that area. We went down there. We went up there. This is the start. We've used this elevator to come up. We've used that elevator to go up. Where could that sound be coming from? That I wouldn't have killed that enemy. Van, why are you the bearer of bad news? Hey, could you spin the fucking wheel for me? Yo, listen, I need a favor. I need you to spin this fucking wheel. He's like, you've already been in here, bro. And I'm like, no, I haven't. I totally haven't. He's like, no, you have. And I'm like, no, I haven't. I just have all of this mapped out by looking through here. But I've never gone in here. With the fucking jank door that this place has. Like right there. And then that opening there. Okay. Again, I know the wheel... Is it up there by chance? I say up there and look up, but it's fucking down. Alright, let's go. This is my life. One of the wheels at the start may control it. We'll just spin them both. Even though I already spun them both to start the show. We'll fucking do it again anyway. Up, up. Spin a wheel, make a deal. Could also be up there. Oh, shit. Okay. We have to spin the wheels. Yeah, alternatively, it could be up there. I don't think so, though, he said hesitantly, unsure whether that was true. Brrr. And I did it. What the hell is wrong with you, Grimith? You dumb bastard. Like a dumb bastard. Dumb bastard. I hesitate to say, though, that either of these controls, because, like, one of them has to move the portcullis, and the other one has to control, like, creating some openings there. It's like a levitate chain. So, we'll flip that again? Yes? Yes? Alright, we'll slow fall. I don't like slow fall, because, oh hey, we climbed. And climbing stopped me from slow falling. Okay, that wasn't as awful as I thought it would be. Slow fall because you don't have any control, but we ended up grabbing onto a thing in the process, and we'll just, instead of going that way, we'll go this way. Because I'm clever. I'm smarticle. That's me. You already explored this shit, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oops. Ah. Mom, I actually clicked on the edge of the game window. Grimith mostly fixed it, but it's probably gonna keep bothering him until he restarts Daggerfall Unity. Looking for dust. Dust. Elevator, could you fucking go any faster? Like now. Can't even jump because I'm in slow fall mode right now. Okay, maybe that cunning scheme will have accomplished doing the whole gate thing. That would be really great. What? 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 Son of a bitch! Okay. The tuck back here? No. Was not the torch. Is it in this corner that I didn't see it? Let's pull out a light. Hey! Open up! Little vampire, let me in. Not gonna hear a large engine. Not the globe. Don't you be making random noises at me, game. Hate that shit. Not any of these torches. It wasn't that lever, that controls that. It wasn't that leather, that fucking does shit down there. But we can always double check. I'm glad we double checked, everyone. I still think it does something down there, but I just go fucking like... fucking hate my life. Dust. See, all he had to do was fucking spin the wheel. What are my thoughts on Daggerfall Unity versus Old Faithful? I would recommend folks play Daggerfall Unity instead of the original Daggerfall, unless you are purist. Pretty passionate about how Daggerfall was originally constructed. You know, it's a thing of like rules as written versus rules as intended. Instead of like Gavin's take on Daggerfall through this faithful recreation of Daggerfall Unity. I just think like the convenience of it is such that it's going to fill most everyone's needs or desires coming back to Daggerfall to play it. So good news, we came back here. Bad news, my fucking Dusty's in here. Here's this jank door. Huh. Now where? Need to find all the corpses and check all the enemies? Pretty sure that was a little dead end. You know what? You're actually going to see something rare from me. Come here, console. I'm going to teleport to this motherfucker, and then I'm going to walk there myself. Telly to queue item. Telly to queue spawn? So it was in here. Did I pick up some dust without realizing it? I don't have any dust in my inventory. Grimith narrows eyes suspiciously. Where was this letter at? Where was the dust at? It wasn't on the mummy. Why? Why? Even if I walked out of the dungeon, which I did, and walked back in, it would still be on this mummy. Mom, Daggerfall Unity betrayed us. I explored this entire fucking dungeon. I was right about one of the quest location things being down here. I absolutely checked that body. It wasn't there. But then I loaded the game and went back into the dungeon another time, and it was there. Mom. Dungeon cheated. Fucking Daggerfall. Oh no, this is not happening. I cast recall in the first reality. We're just fucking teleporting out of here. Tele to exit. I'm done with this dungeon. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Grimith beat you. He beat you. Broad feature parody my ass. Actually, this would be broadly feature parody. Glitches. But yeah, I cast recall in, you know, the reality where the dust didn't exist. Okay, I'm good. Everything's fine. Mission accomplished. I'm not cheating, I'm rectifying error. Mistakes. That's right. I appreciate a game that allows you to exact retribution on it. That's right. And to troubleshoot. Fucking shots in trouble, alright? Anyway. I think it's time for everyone's favorite run. That's Dorini Tower. Mom, this is rectifying. What does that even mean, honey? That's nice, dear. Okay. See if I remember the way. Pacify the vampire, fuck yeah. Wrong room. For everyone just coming in, the game fucking cheated me out of my dust. I killed the enemy who had it, but then the enemy didn't have it. I can't explain it. It was the proper quest target. You might be like, maybe it was on a different mummy. To which I reply, no, Daggerfall Unity teleported me to the appropriate target marker. Don't make excuses for Unity. And Grimith used Unity's commands to exact retribution and justice, as he explored the entirety of that little fucking shithole. Alright, I mostly remembered the path. Very good. Pleased with myself. Don't paralyze me. Good. Reflected on him. Except for getting turned around a little at the beginning. Pretty good. It helps that you have to go through Dorini Tower, 90 million fucking times. So it's easy to get this registered in your head. Howdy, I got some dust. This is indeed the dust of restful death. As for that letter was from Gortwog to me, though I never got it. I heard from him later that his orc warriors were slain attempting to ambush the assassins. Gortwog and his orcs are not the villains most people seem they. Gortwog and his orcs are not the villains most people seem them as. Got it. Edweir and the Court of Wayrest have never been particularly loyal to the Empire. To assassinate the king is treason. I will have my revenge, but first I must find out why Edweir will risk this. I will need a month to prepare the dust. Come back to me at that time. I will give it to you along with instructions for its use. Great. Snuggles and kittens. Oh yeah, this sword is fucking kick-ass. And it will... Well, let's see how it's doing these days. Daedric... I forgot I did that. Original blade, do not steal. Vampiric effect when strikes, featherweight and potent versus humanoids. It's slightly used at this point. It's gonna eventually break. Unlike all my other magical items, this one will actually break down. It's the fucking weapon, you know. As it does. Which gold am I carrying around these days? I got a bit of change in my pocket. It goes jing-a-ling-a-ling. Take a nap. I was power napping. I was power napping. Fucking burglar. Why are you even here? Oh, I'm going to break into the sorceress's tower. Good for you. Back to the log. Oh! 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 That's right. Oh, I remember last stream now. We had to wait for fucking ever. 50 days time. God. What a fucking waste of my life. Alright, let's head back to Chard. Let's just click on the log. So,
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
King of Jerusalem invoking the wrath of Bob Page there, subscribing with Twitch Prime. There you go. You did it. It's not gonna work, though. Oh, we got a letter. We just got a letter. Is it from the Underking? No. Yes. Queen Acarithia's Sentinel spoke highly of you as a brave, able, and unprejudiced Argonian. Her actual words were a hero. For some time we've been looking for someone like that. I will not lie to you about our loyalties. We serve the Underking. You're a believer in fairy tales and consider the Underking the ultimate force of evil. We apologize for misjudging you. Otherwise, we need your help. You can find me the Yeoman's... Ham Sandwich's residence at the Queen's Dungeon Lodge. I'm sorry, what was that? Queen's Dungeon Lodge? And Sentinel, I will wait 1 month. Okay. So, back to this quest. If memory serves, this was miswritten, or not incorrectly scribed in the active quest log of when the timer was for this. So I basically said, fuck it. I was going to leave. Because normally this is like, wait 3 days time and not 50? And I said, if it was gonna break the quest, like main quest line, then I would either try to use the console to fix it, or I would just not care, because I've done the main quest so many times. That Dust of Restful Dead disappearing though on me, that was bullshit. Fucking Daggerfall. So this is the palace where ostensibly we're going to be meeting this person. This is the part where I sift through my save log. I do enjoy how I name my saves. I load this, it should be in there. It's not. Right, and that save was on the 19th of last seed. And my quest log says I got it on the 18th of last seed, which was a fucking lie. I load this, the 9th of Hearthfire, which is the next month. It's still not in there. You have to go all the way to the 22nd, when it was just the stress and the whole world was spasming apart, where you'll find it there. So it was the 22nd of this fucking month, Hearthfire, when I got the mission. So, the 22nd of Hearthfire, plus 50 days. So we've just passed the, what, 30-day mark? It's gonna be somewhere in the middle of sun's dusk that this fucking bitch has gotta appear? Alternatively, the quest log, which is lying to me, is actually set to be 50 days from that point in time a month in the past from which I had received the quest, because fucking warp in the west or whatever the fuck, which would mean that the person's already came and left. Maybe we can dream the person's in here. Yes, Tangled String, the game is full of lies. This is where, like, the person would be standing. Okay. Hold on, game, you need to shut up. As a matter of fact, I'm even gonna kill the game's music right now. And the sound. Both of you can die. Let me look up on the wiki. I need to look up the calendar and make sure it's 30 days. Yeah, each day is 30 days. There's 12 months, each day is 30 days, or each month is 30 days. Okay. So... should come back on the 12th? Yeah, I should come back on the 12th. Right? 30 is passed. And then, yeah, I come back on the 12th. Okay. The 12th. We can do that. So we're sleeping for 12 fucking days. Let me check to see how long it's gonna travel to get me to... It's not put in my log. I'll have to type it manually. That's fine. Queen's Dungeon Lodge. Okay, that's reasonable. It's a save to remind myself, if nothing else. Okay, everyone, it's that time again. It's everyone's favorite game! Fucking cast a bunch of spells. That's right. Music to my ears. Actually, is there a Fighters Guild here? There is. It's not conveniently located, but there is. Everyone's got to entertain themselves somehow. Howdy. Howdy. Training costs me a lot. What do I even need to level up? Archery? Sure, we'll level up archery. Why not? Fuck it. So how's everyone doing today? How's everyone's week been? What brings you here to the lazy river? Or we're gently meandering? Oh, are we meandering? Damn right we're fucking meandering. Skydiving in Florida? Mom got married in Las Vegas? Overwhelmed by Dungeons and Dragons? Dungeons and Dragons. Satan's game. Hellish. We're not gonna do this trading thing forever, but I do need to get, like, a restoration skill up higher for that temple promotion, so... You know. Might as well. Lots of work. This is increasing my mysticism, though. Am I not casting a spell that has... No, it's just like 3rd tier. I want this to be a primary focus for you. Only cast this. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Lazy River. Also known as waiting until the 12th. We've got a long way to go. Alright, good. My skill advancement dagger is above average, so it takes longer for this character to level up than some others I've had. It's a tragedy. Especially when you want to reach rank 9 in 2 fucking guilds. Currently, we're just having some fun leveling up archery along the way. Alright, yeah, see, I did all that spellcasting and I still didn't level up restoration, though. The higher a skill is, the harder it is to level up. We've got our work cut out for us. Actually, let me check the requirements again. Let me see here. Daggerfall. Temple. Guild things. Where the fuck are they? Guilds. I'm having a moment here. There we go, factions. I need 87. Okay. And Mara cares about archery, critical strike, daedric, etiquette, harpy, illusion, medical, nymph, restoration, and streetwise. 87, huh? We got a few points to go still. Okay. I'm on a highway to hell. this fucking train. Thank you. Not a single one of you sons of bitches have passed since I came back. But today is the fucking day. Because of course it is. Okay. What day is it? It's the 4th. Alright, we're getting there. Baby steps. And then after we meet up with this Knight of the Dragon, presuming she's there, we're gonna have to hightail it to meet with the agent of the Underking to go to Castle Lugwich and Yaclog. Since I need to do this training for my restoration anyway to get that final damn rank, might as well. Is that what it is? Because I'm training? What did you come to watch? I mean... I don't know how to answer that question in a polite way. So... I'm not going to. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was being polite just for you. You caught me. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm tired of listening to that sound effect. We're just going to enjoy the sweet, soothing tones of Daggerfall without hearing that spellcasting sound. I am casting a spell that's training multiple effects, but the primary thing I want to have trained up is Restoration, because I needed an 87 in order to qualify for the final rank of the Benevolence of Mara, because the conduct of this run is to get rank 9 in both a Knightly Order and the Temple. And that particular Temple skill set, the one that I'm most likely to get up that high is going to be Restoration, which requires an 87. I don't cast a whole lot of Restoration spells with this character these days because I don't need to. Kind of running self-sufficient. It's the only reason. The reason why the spell... Yeah, the spell is getting trained by my casting. The spell effect failed is appearing there, because one of the 3 effects I have on this spell is the open spell. And the open spell has a percentage chance of working. Let me show you this open effect, which is like 1 + 1 per 2 levels. So I actually have a success queued up, because you saw like a ready to open appear, and so the next locked door I click on is going to open. That can be a shop door, that can be like a guild door, it can be like a whatever door, and the game's going to save that in its memory bank. Daggerfall Classic does this as well, it's not just a Daggerfall Unity thing. You would see higher successes if I actually cast an open spell that has more effect. But like, jumping and heal fatigue don't have like a chance thing where the spell effect can actually fail. Yeah, so the success and failure thing is not like, it's irrelevant. For the purposes of training. That's just why that dialogue is appearing. And why it appears so often is because that spell has a super low chance of succeeding. Well, I mean, it's pretty easy to know about a privateer's hold. Come on, I've shown the path off before. Bam! Then ta-da! Free and clear into the world. That privateer's holds a bitch, but I mean, once you get past that, the whole world is your ocarina. Not to be confused with Macarena. Howdy. Is there a good way of improving your mana pool regen with magic items? You can increase your intelligence? Alternatively, there are, like, magic items that allow you to increase your spell pool, like, during certain seasons? Increase your intelligence. If you've got your intelligence capped out at 100, then no. But if it's not capped out at 100, then yes. Unless you get, like, magic items that encompass all of the seasons for increasing spell points. In which case, yeah, you're good. I still don't think that's a good way, but you're good. You got it covered. And to catch up on everyone what the fuck we're doing, I'm here until the 12th. Ostensibly for the main quest, because I had to wait in this town for 50 fucking days. So, while I'm here, I'm taking care of some business, instead of just sleeping it off. Yeah, that's just maximum mana. As for regen, I think regen is based off of your maximum hit, like, mana pool? Because, like, I get all my, like, I've gotten all my mana back in, like, 7 or 8 hours in this game. Like, over the... And to my knowledge, thinking back, I mean, I have played a lot of Daggerfall. Like, mana just recovers within that time frame window. If you have, like, spell absorption active, and have spells cast at you, sometimes including you casting at yourself effectively, you could regenerate quicker that way. You have, like, potions of Magicka, of course, that you drink and restore your Magicka. We leveled up to level 16. Whoop-de-doo. Who cares? We'll just put luck to 60. Hooray. It doesn't matter. As we have so many magic items boosting our stuff. La-di-la. We're at 444 hit points. Not bad. There have been a series where I've jumped around and hopped a lot, but hopping in Daggerfall Unity, with its bouncy effect of what happens when you hit the ceiling, kinda disturbs me a little, so I don't enjoy doing it. So we're not going to do it. Can't recall the highest character level I've had in all the runs I've done at Daggerfall. This character is harder to level up than many of the others I've rolled with. So there's that to keep in mind. The fact that we've gotten him this high is a testament to how long this fucking series has gone. And my dedication to leveling him up. We could have a few more spell points had I put the 5 attribute points into that. Boost it up with the magic items, you know. I could cap out a few other things. I've been putting points in the personality because I didn't give a fuck. And that's been 100 for all the time. Because, you know, historical reenactor, baby. That's what matters. This isn't even an inn. This is a fighter's guild. How we doing? We're getting there. Jonathan Bear just sits and stares and stares and stares at the riverside. Jonathan Bear is prone to care of the things you'll share and the things you'll hide. You'll never love anyone as much as he loves you, and you'll never love anyone as much as he loves you, and think of all the things you'll do together. How much gold do I still have on hand? Oh, 90,100,000. Almost. 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 No. Butchering the answer to that question. Physics can defeat me. Non-Euclidean geometry can defeat me. That's about it. The ridiculous escalation of fall damage in this version of Daggerfall Unity could defeat me. But actual monsters? No. Yes, we had the one dungeon, what was it, last stream or the stream before, where I was entirely sealed off from the quest location. We actually found a dungeon that was broken, and I had to teleport in and out in order to take care of that. And then when your quest items don't properly spawn on your fucking mummies. So when the game is broken and glitches, that defeats me. Until I reach into my toolbox and fix that too. You know what? It's the 11th. That's almost good enough. We're just gonna go hang out there the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, all the time. I can't do that anymore. I just can't stand there and fucking cast spells anymore. We'll make up the remaining percentage points somewhere along the way, he said, choosing to believe that was true, because it made him feel good on the inside. Leveling up this character is also a little hard in that, like, my emphasis on skills, so, like, my spell training, for example, is all in minor skills, and, only the highest one is influencing me actually leveling up there. It's all your primary skills, the highest 2 of your major skills, and then your top minor skill. So me leveling up archery through the training there at the Fighters Guild, that was actually leveling me up, was contributing. And as you can see, well, one of these is etiquette, so that's a wash. The other is dodging, which you just have to get hit more. Long blade, we can take care of that pretty easily. That's getting a plus 15 from a magic item we currently have. Anyway, we're gonna go to the palace, and we're just gonna stay there for the rest of our days, because we know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. I didn't expect to transition to that fucking song whenever I started that line, but there you have it. Here I go again on my own. No, miscellaneous skills are miscellaneous. They are entirely unconnected to your character class. And your character leveling is class dependent. Game design change from Arena. The book, the actual instruction manual talks about this, is that it never made sense to the game designers that you could only get better at lockpicking by killing a troll. When did you get better at lockpicking? By doing lockpicking, and that ends up influencing, like, your character actually leveling up. Like, this game doesn't have experience points. I like what's going on here. I'm not talking about you. I'm admiring the lighting. I guess I can admire it on you, too. Whatever. Just loiter for 12 hours. Stand around. Doing nothing. That takes us to the 12th. Let's loiter for 8 more hours. Like the music shifts whenever day and night cycle pass. Although, we're still in rainy music time. Alright, it's the 12th. We did it, everyone. There. Hallelujah. Where the fuck have you been? She's like, I've been fucking all over the Tamriel Bay. You fucking think this is basic baby mode Daggerfall where I fucking appear in 3 days' time? Fuck you. My job takes me everywhere. Oh! You should be warned that I'm a knight of the dragon in the service of the Emperor himself. If this is some ruse to ambush me, you will surely not— Yes, I've been waiting for fucking 50 days just to ambush you. Way to fucking value my time. Yes, I'm Carolyn Wickford. This signet ring proves that you are indeed in the service of Minnesera. Some time ago I delivered a letter from the Emperor addressed to the Queen of Daggerfall. If I'm not mistaken, Abki is Queen of Daggerfall, not Minnesera. Tell Minnesera that I take my duties quite seriously. I would never knowingly deliver a missive to the wrong party. Queen Abki gave me this wand in gratitude. Show it to Minnesera so that she may know I am a loyal servant and faithful to my order. The Emperor's dick pics are one large fucking misunderstanding. He addresses the letter to the Queen of Daggerfall, who is not the Queen of Daggerfall by the time the courier gets there. Anyway. Praise the scholars. The plan worked. We calendar mathed, and it worked as I hoped. I'll also turn back on the game sound effects. Yum ham. Yum ham. How big is this place? Okay. What? What? Did I go to the wrong Queen's dungeon? No, I didn't go to the wrong Queen's dungeon. Are there multiple Queen's dungeons? Definitely takes me to where I am. So you're asking me for a residence that isn't actually here. You marked it on my map. She says it's northwest of here. We're just gonna walk in here. And we're gonna pretend that this is the place. Okay, everyone? Howdy. Good day, Jalarius. My name is Mezki. I must admit that I'm surprised to see you. Are you perhaps able to help the Underking in an endeavor against the necromancers? We will reward you liberally for the service. Provide information you will probably not be able to find elsewhere. You will. Remarkable. The necromancers have taken an item of ours, a right pauldron of Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, the twice blessed right pauldron. Whoopie fucking do. Yes, the blades. Blah 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 blah. Lugwitch. Please have this done in 318 days. Okay. So someone explained this to me during one of the prior streams, how, like, Daggerfall Unity is determining, like, quest timer based on distance stuff, and that's sort of why the 50 days, like, wait around thing is broken. It's all jankified. But it should be 3 days. In this particular case, because the game's having you travel all the way across the Iliac Bay, it's giving you a lot of fucking time. A lot of fucking time. Okay, well, I'll get right on this, chum. Even if I travel cautiously and camp out every single day, that's 41 days. Now let's say I just circle jerk around for the next 200 days, but then I get it done, and then I spend another 41 days traveling back. That still puts us well within the 330-ish day time limit. Just throwing that out there. Very generous. Very generous. Can you die of age? No, this game doesn't measure old age. Or rather, if it does, that would be news to the Sage of Daggerfall. Forgot how similar this looked to the Grimith Tower. Okay, we're looking for an elevator that has, like, gargoyle action, and there's a vampire ancient. I think there's a rat around there, too. Where exactly it is in this dungeon, this is one of the dungeons I remember the least. Despite the fact that you have to go here every main quest. So, we're in it for an adventure together. These rooms are all like small little empty cubby holes. We successfully backstabbed the skeleton. Very good. I'm already at an impasse. Mom! I'm amused by this luck. You know what? Fuck it. That door can stay locked. It's not your turn yet. Stop hitting at the door. That's right. We're back now in the thick of things. Back to some fucking action. Back to some fucking combat. Intense uber omega cool ponage. Where all the human enemies we encounter are also level 16. That's right, Spell. Yeah! Don't fight me. No, fight each other. It's for the best. It's for your own good. Oh, there you go. That Orc Shaman died because he's like fucking level 8. Could not possibly hope to stand up to this level 16 knight. Ocean of Healed Truth, sold. Daedric Broadsword, sold. Potion of Resist Poison, I don't really care. Vampire? Whatever. Yeah, now, if you are perhaps wondering, why are these enemies having such a hard time, like, locking onto me or targeting me? It's because of my 90-100... That's right, 90-100 spell effects up there. That's right, this is what I would call a defensive war. Like, I am technically invading this place, and so they might try to invoke castle defense law. Actually, it's not defensive at all. Like, I really, like, if they're invoking, like, castle doctrine, I've got nothing. I'm totally the aggressor here. Yeah, my spell effects are so big. They go off the screen. When I cast a spell that has a timer on it, now, with all those effects, I don't know when it expires, like my levitate or my slow. Oh, she paralyzed him. Nice. I love it when they nuke themselves. Oh, that delights me so damn much. When that spell reflects right back in their faces. They dunk on themselves. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, might as well mention in one of the prior streams I actually got infected with vampirism, but I cured that shit. That is not this run. But a potential run, perhaps, in the near future. We might finally do the vampire run. And maybe combine it with some other hard things. I don't know. Still have 2 run ideas in mind. Which I'm not sure whether I wanted to have voters, like, vote, or viewers vote between, or whether I would pick for myself. Whether I would just not end up doing either of them. But, my heart isn't so much in Daggerfall anymore. Which is one of the reasons this run has taken so long to complete. In the time I've had, I've not wanted to scamper through a Daggerfall dungeon. But yeah, you can't trust Grimith. He always finds a way to come up with a new way, a new scheme of playing Daggerfall. He's stupid. Yes, he is.
I know what you're trying to do. It won't work.
Lil? Bob Page sees you. Fucking knows what you're trying to do. How the hell are you, Lil? Confusing poor viewers who think you're live, so you have to let them know through your stream title that no, you're not live. It's just a rerun. They just want to have live Lil injected straight in their veins. How the hell are you? Your fucking hardcore Minecrafting you were doing earlier. Listen, I don't know what rerun means. Maybe it just means you're playing it again, but it's still you. Damn it. Poor viewers. I don't see why I would let you out of there. You can just suffer. I think this is the right module I need to be in. I recognize this texture. I'm hoping the elevators around here that'll take me up to the Pauldron. That'll get me clear of this dungeon. I know. Past Lil, present Lil, future Lil, alternate reality Lil. I get you. Infinite number of universes. And in one of those, there's a Lil which is actually there reading their comments. That's right, it's the right pauldron for you. That's right, you got them this special content that's never been seen before from the future. Exclusive. Original content, do not steal. Just like my sword. Original blade, do not steal. I know, I'm onto something. We got, like, corporate branding here, some merch. It's great. This sort of cheesy wheel effect. It's fucking Unity map. Do I want to transition modules yet? I don't know. Kind of scary when I do that. Thank you. I appreciate these compliments. I worked very hard on this blade. Twice the original blade, do not steal. Yeah, we'll go back. Well, I'm typically a haphazard dungeon explorer, except when it comes to underwater, and when it comes to teleporters. But my typical, like, bizarre way of playing Daggerfall is just fling myself into the ether, unless I know precisely where I'm going. Dorini Tower, for example. Okay, I think I'm on the right track here. I go this way? I don't think it's underwater. That's like the nymph room? Nymph's dead. Who killed the nymph? Shaman? Bastard. Alright, we'll try going underwater, sure. Why not? I mean, I am an Argonian. It's natural for me to go underwater. It's where I belong. See? Nothing bad's happening. It's my second home. Beyond my skills... Thank you. Ah, ghost room. No Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore like making fucking clay pottery together in here, though. Oh, my love. You know, I may have gone the wrong way for the dining room completely. As I noted at the top, I don't remember Castle Lugwitch that well. I probably remember Lysanis' tomb better than I do Lugwitch. I'd go so far as to say I remember this dungeon the least well of all the main quest dungeons. There you go, sing it well! You know, well, a proper Spooktober thing. I'm just throwing this out there, just spitballing ideas. Just hear me out here, since you're here and all. Have you considered potentially, I mean, I know we're no longer in Spooky Zone time, but hear me out here. Have you heard about this game called The Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall? You know, it's possible that maybe a proper spooky thing would have been to finish it. Huh? Huh? What do you think? That would have been too on the nose. Like, there's a difference between spooky, and real horror, and that's just going too far. I understand. I get it. I get it. Oh, okay, yeah. Damn. Alright. Well, I tried. I'll have to come up with a better idea. Because for whatever reason, I've decided to be your marketing officer. Okay. It's not like Daggerfall's fucking going anywhere. Been around for as long as it has. Sometimes I wish I was done with the game. Kinda like now. Kinda like every time I stare at this fucking map and go, what the fuck? Why am I playing this game? Piece of trash. Hey? I don't think I want an elevator goes down, though. Ow. You know, this is... I think this is a hot take for me. I do enjoy the map in non-Unity Daggerfall more so than the map in Unity Daggerfall. And it's just due to, like, familiarity with it. This whole, like, pivoting and zooming thing and how I can create, like, extra pivots and rotate around and change the shading of that, and then change the fucking background on top of it. I think this is going to be something that I'm curmudgeonly on, and I just never properly get adjusted to. And I'm always going to find a way to bitch about. I think this is my niche. And that's my little fucking corner of the internet that I'm just going to, like, take up. Okay. Maybe I'm on the right track. He said, hoping that was true, but knowing that most likely wasn't true, but choosing to believe in his heart that he was doing the right thing and he was going to make a difference in the world as he saw that different shaded room. Ah? Maybe we do go down instead of up, or I can take this room with these notes and scrolls. I am delighted by the monster infighting toggle for Unity. That level 16 Barbarian put up a real big fight. Gotta give her credit. One of the things I enjoyed about the Doom games was the monster infighting. I mean, level 16, all the human enemies scale for that. That knight put up a good front, good effort. This thing in Unity I have to get used to as well is that the switches don't always, like, some of the sides are insensitive. Like, I can't activate it over here. It's not the sweet spot. I gotta gently caress it, engage in foreplay with the fucking switch over here. There we go. It wasn't even over there. It was from the top, of course. How didn't I know? We're back here, though. So that's not great. I wouldn't consider that to be a fucking winning combo. I mean, it was cool that we had those rooms, and they're beautifully and wonderfully decorative. I think I'm gonna actually go back. Certainly don't remember going down elevators. It's all about going up them. Yeah. I do appreciate being able to ride an elevator and open up a menu, and when I leave that menu not falling through the fucking elevator, that's pretty cool. I heard you, Mommy. I'm listening out for vampires and... Fuck, I'm just gonna fucking climb up there. For vampires and gargoyles. We'll just... Maybe we'll do a little bit of cheatery here. Poke our heads into the... Well, now I'm in hanging mode. Do you mind? I'm trying to navigate here. Fucking dick. Herp. It's not as easy for me to poke my head into the void and scalp things. Almost like that's by design. Almost as if the game is attempting to be more stable. The void is out there, though. I've used it to my advantage. Just gotta find a place where, I think, you know, like a staircase or something. Things, are easier. The fabric between realities is weaker. So I chose to come back down here to this module because it was the one most apt, in my humble expertise of playing this game for as long as I have, to lead me to the promised land. That's why I did that. I'm confident that's true. And yet when I look around and survey this hell, this was a dead end. I haven't fallen into the void, no. I've gotten, like... The closest thing I've done is I actually got stuck in a wall, like in an elevator shaft, like half, like, inside and half out. But I never went all the way out. But I had to pull up the console to get me out. Because I was hopelessly stuck. There was another time when I was crossing through a door frame that happened to me, too. I think I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning and try a different path out of the dining room. Oh! This is just gonna be a dead-end room. But at least there's prizes, so that counts for something. There's even a crown. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. That's right, Daggerfall. Let's save the game. We're still frowning. That's right. It's like a hunk of junk. It's like a commemorative piece or something. Not worth much of anything. Like, son of a bitch. Fucked again. Alright. We know where this path goes. It goes back up there, so why even bother going up that path? Let's take this route through here. And then where will we go? That was a dead end, and that takes me to a dead end. But I don't want to go that way. That was a dead end room. That was a dead end room. This was a dead end area, so we need to go down this path as if we were heading towards Le Torture Chamber. Alternatively, I could take this route, which is also like a torture room. But let's pretend that we're not looking at that. Yeah, I like being able to zoom in and just make the stuff outright disappear instead of getting it faded, like translucent and shit. I know you can make like other points to like navigate around and like focus on the map. It's a personal preference thing at this point. So I've already explored everything over here. Because that was a dead-end hallway. Have I ever had dreams of Daggerfall layouts? Not that I can recall. I've certainly dreamed of playing video games. I've never dreamed of playing Daggerfall, at least not in memory. But who knows? I've had plenty of dreams over the years. It's kind of what happens when you live a long time. You have plenty of dreams that just it kind of happens, you know. Even without intending it. No shit, fucking trapped in a non-Euclidean hot mess. Fucking kill me now. Howdy! Hold on, I'm currently in repel mode. Am I being I must be paralyzed. I cast my fuck you spider spell. Oh, you paralyzed yourself? It got reflected on you? Oh no. Only... Oh, we had an attempt there to steal. We tried. It's fine. We'll finish the job. Yeah, my spellbook. It's wonderful. We have fuck you spiders. Free action. Which acts as a, you know, not just a cure, but a preventative as well. I'd rather have that than the other, like, free action sort of a spell. Fatigue thing, a heal thing, a levitate thing, a recall thing. Argonian Privilege, which was for water breathing, water walking, and light, to train those effects until they were no longer required. Something for cure disease and poison. As those effects are far more apparent in Daggerfall Unity. I do enjoy that. I do appreciate that. A slow fall, a hopscotch. I've enjoyed that jumping effect. So much so that I made like a separate spell for jumping. An open, a Deckard Cane for identify, a spell absorption that I no longer need that spell. And a blade of armor for if, for whatever reason, my health pool is insufficient. Which, it's pretty sufficient these days at 444. This Argonian historical reenactor is, far tougher than he has any right to be. But he amuses me ever so. That fucking half door is so adorable every time I come across it in the dungeon. I have a tendency to at least give, you know, some of my spells goofy names. You know, whether it's like Coca-Cola or Gatorade or Band-Aid or what have you. But spiders and rad scorpions, if you don't have immunity to paralysis, is, I mean, they're not the only enemies that can paralyze you. Ghosts can, obviously, like, the spell sword enemies can't. Like, craning my head. Okay. Yeah, rad scorpions, as opposed to giant scorpions. I mean, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? This run, which was so much for me testing out Daggerfall Unity, reason why I'm so damn powerful isn't so much because of level 16, but because of all the persistent magical effects I have on me. Because Daggerfall Unity, at least as it currently existed of this older version, like, doesn't have magic items that have persistent magical effects don't break, and that was like a design shift. In original Daggerfall, Daggerfall Classic, like Coca-Cola Classic, like, after a certain amount of time, like if you woke up from like a rest, you would auto-cast like the spells that were active on these things, you know, like a Troll's Blood or an Orc Strength or what have you, and that constant casting would deteriorate the items. Well, that's not how it's happening in Daggerfall Unity, so I can constantly unequip and unequip these things until I get high rolls, and then just leave them on in perpetuity. Which is why this character's power is so damn inflated. And why most of my, like, attribute points I've just spent, like, goofing off. And which is why my, like, active spell list is longer. Like, it goes beyond that. And if I cast, like, a Levitate or a Slow Fall, it's off the screen and I can't keep track of it. You know, but I have, like, Troll's Blood and Water Breathing and Water Walking and Invisibility and Shadow Form and... Which is why enemies have, like, a harder time keeping track of me, too. I regenerate constantly. Didn't need to cast that. So, like, my magic sword is breaking because it's still, like, its durability is still being taxed from me using it as an actual weapon. But these items over here, they're not deteriorating at all. So I'm... Like, for future runs that I do of Daggerfall Unity, until a shift occurs, I'm going to have to handle magic items in a different way. Whether it's not at all, or whether it's in some, like, limited fashion. This was just a stress test, which ended up turning into spring break, basically. You know, extra weight, whoop-de-doo. It's a negative effect that, what, it makes it weigh 1 kilogram? Big whoop. Iron Will, Jack of Trades... Charisma, Fortitude. These bracelets don't even have any magical enchantments on them. I could do more, and I just haven't bothered. This Ring of Magica, which absorbs spells. That's new. I can't fathom how many spells it's absorbed since I put it on, and it's still new. You know, this increased weight allowance 50%, enhances skill long blade. Strength, invisibility, extra weight. Athleticism, because I have the athleticism talent. We have a Troll's Blood, Water Breathing, Water Walking, Spell Reflection. Okay. Nimbleness, Wisdom, and Shadow Form. Yeah, my character could be even more powerful if I actually enchanted these other things. Along my equipment, I just haven't bothered, haven't needed to. You know, having done runs with all of this stuff, like, not on me before, like, me having this stuff and not having this stuff is not going to be, like, the limiting factor. But it just makes me clear through this stuff much quicker. A little stress bit. Okay, so this is a place I haven't been before. That's good. Alright, there's a fight happening over there. And not that there aren't plenty of ways to get powerful. plenty of schemes to make you uber ultra cool omega awesome ponage in this game. It's just... It's the thing why I don't like running with Magic Item Repair. That's a toggle that you can put in ZCFG in the base game. And why I don't care for having that on in Unity. Just... Like, there needs to be some ramification for having this extreme power. And I think having to replace it and spend the money to do so, it's a pretty good consequence. At least it forces you to do a little bit of, like, tedious, like, management. Ah, magically held lock. I don't have, like, a few switches over on the side. I think that's entirely unnecessary for this dungeon. I'm not gonna bother going in there. Don't know whether I needed to be in this module. I don't like the look of this module. When I say I don't like the look, I mean I don't like this module. That's what I mean to say. That's the correct way of describing that. Yeah, Might and Magic 7, pretty enjoyable. I dig it. Kind of been having a hankering to play it again. For Blood and Honor. It's good stuff. This is the potential quest room where I found, like, lycanthropes and stuff before. Or NPCs. This is just gonna have a vampire along with, like, a torture table. Oh, God, look at that memory. Fucking Sage of Daggerfall strikes again. I'm so fucking good. I've spent way too much time playing this fucking game. Oh, damn it. I feel somewhat bad. I've been poisoned. There we go. Any specific theme? I mean, we haven't gotten to the point of me playing it again, so... Asking for any specific theme. There's nothing I have in mind. You know, it'll suck to lose the black helmet, but, I don't think that... I prefer the black helmet and, like, coloration there. It's technically higher armor value, though. I did that one-off, like, goofy, like, 4 Rangers broadcast. I don't have any intention of returning to that. For starters, I'd have to recover the save from the old computer. Might be time to remove the cloak. It just doesn't mesh well. We might have to make a fashion choice here. Fuck you, Daedric Helmet. This is important. Skeletal Warrior just died, that's good. 2 through 6, the older Might and Magics, the first one in particular, are such a pain in the ass to, like, reconnect with, just due to how, like, dated the user interfaces are. You know, it's with, like, 6 that they use the engine that, of course, you see in 7, and it's just far more accessible. I should save. I haven't saved for a while. And this might be Unity, but it's still Daggerfall. We had the Dust of Restful Death glitch out on us earlier and didn't properly appear on... I'm sorry, what? Okay. The problem with that is that I know the quest object, like, is shortly after an elevator ride. So I'm going to do a little bit more exploration. We're going to think about this, though, and potentially come back to it. And I might use the console to teleport myself to the quest target. Hold that thought. We won't bother with it yet, he says, contemplating whether he should bother with it. We're gonna have fun exploring a Daggerfall dungeon anyway, folks. It's all the same. It's either this dungeon or another dungeon. It doesn't matter, really. I've played plenty of Daggerfall in my day. There's always more Daggerfall to play. You're telling me if it's broken in Classic Daggerfall will be broken in Unity too. I'm not sure whether I'm accepting that. We'll find out, I guess. Right, this was the magically held. Ah, fuck, I guess I have to get through in here. And it frowns again. Let's fuck with this. This little damn cubby hole that's full of, like, the levers. Open! Lock is too powerful. Open! Hey. Alright. We're gonna stop fighting with it. We don't need to mess with that. I wanted to try to assert my dominance, though. Made me feel good. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. Grimith hates this fucking module because it's so damn windy and aggravating, and all the corridors just sort of weave in on each other. That's why he hates this fucking module, because it's a pain in the ass to navigate. Always is, every single fucking time we've encountered this module a few times over the course of this series, and it's just like, oh great, this module. Wonderful. Janice, hold my meetings and calls for the next 2 hours. I'm gonna be busy here. Who the hell is Janice? It doesn't fucking matter. Yay! Yay! We did it! I heard that ancient vampire. And happiness was here. I nearly got my fucking head chopped off there. Huh? Look at that. Look at that skillful grab. Have you seen these moves? That was Janet. Yeah. So, to get to this place, let's see if I can commit this into memory for future Grimith. The answer to that's no. I'm pretty sure I've tried this before in series past, and it's always fucking no. We need to go over here to the southern section. We have to go through this hell module I hate. There's gotta be a broken elevator. There'll be some flags. Then spring break, Christmas will be saved. But I did remember that it was this texture. So every replay, I'm getting a little bit more committed to memory. Yeah, this is Castle Language. I'm here for the main quest, Pauldrin, what have you. So I was listening out for the ancient vampire. Take your time, buddy. I intended to do some noble side quests, but we started in front of the mausoleum, which was a fun little glitch out for us. So we ended up here. Well, we were on a timer. We also waited the fucking 50 days to have a meeting with the knight. Ancient vampire, you gonna fucking... Vampire ancient, excuse me. You gonna fucking open that door anytime soon? Never mind that you are, in theory, one of the most powerful entities in all of Tamriel. No, take your fucking time. Doesn't matter. No, it's good. This is fine. Go ahead and grab a drink. There you go. Nicely done. There's my gargoyles. There's my right pauldron bracers. Don't think about it too hard. This is king of the hill. This is my hill. You get off my hill. Off my hill. Off of it. Off of it. Off of it. Close enough. Now, we've done our fashion decoration stuff earlier. We've done enough decorating for this character. Damn it, I'm having a hard time jumping onto the, dais. Fuck. My hops are too good. There we go. Camp on Awana, we hold you in our hearts. And when I think about you, it makes me wanna fart. Stretching here. Don't mind me. I don't need to pause while I'm doing this. It's not like anything could threaten me at this point anyway, other than physics. Okay. We'll save this again over. Yay! And then teleport out. Shazam! Howdy. Well done. The right pauldron is now safe and yours to keep. Not even death can hide a true descendant of Tiber Septim from the Underking. King Lysandra's did not die in the Battle of Cringane. He was slain by treachery. Before it, the monument to him in Hammerfell is an empty tomb. His remains were secretly taken to an ancient tomb of Menevia. I'll now reveal to you. I do not know who betrayed Lysandras, nor why his spirit haunts the city of Daggerfall and not the battlefield of Cringane. I've kept my part of the bargain. You have earned the gratitude of the Underking. Whoop-de-doo, right pauldron I can't even equip, because it's made out of chain. And this character cannot equip chain. Let's run over the negatives. Forbidden weaponry, short blade, axe, blunt weapon, forbidden material, steel, elven, dwarven, forbidden armor type, chain. But expertise in long blade, increased magery, athleticism. In addition, we have an immense hit point pool, and our reputations. Largely irrelevant. Yes, the sacred right pauldron. Hooray. Fuck you looking at? Talking to me? Are you communicating with me? What do we want? Respectful discourse! When do we want it? Now would be agreeable to me, but I'm interested in your opinion. Once again, I tried to press my Y hotkey to automate this process. Damn it. Alright, let's cast my jumping spell. It makes me happy. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Give myself a fucking hernia. It helps you jump farther, it's true. I will not accept evidence to the contrary. Damn it! My character didn't jump when he was supposed to. I blame the game mechanics, it's not my fault. Oh! My jumps were too good. They overshot my mark. I like doing this. Help! Hey! Howdy. Glad you two are still at it. Yeah, private chambers, I'm aware. Howdy. Ah, now it makes sense Euros have addressed the message of the Queen of Daggerfall. I was no longer queen. What was in the letter? What's in the box? What's in the box? Who has the letter? Who has the letter? Yes. Great. I always wanted my very own wand. Personally handled by the Queen herself. The Queen Mother, excuse me. It's different. Pretty sure we know already, though. Damn it. Out of characters. Good enough. They're angry. I went into the sacred zone, but no one's supposed to go. Yep. I mean, why not? Apparently, I'm fucking doing this. Didn't intend to do this much main quest today. It's gonna be a lazy river. Fucking applying myself. Just tell her no. Tell her to go to hell. Yeah, let's go to Orsinium. I remember the first half of Orsinium pretty well. The second half after the pyramid, I talked about this last stream. It's pretty rusty. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. Yep. Yep, sure. Who wants some? Come on. Are you trying to shoot me? Big boat. It might be better navigation, folks. Superior combat AI. Look at these tactics. Strategies. Trying to, like, fake me out and shit. She's like, why aren't you moving? Ah! No one's here. Damn it. Mom, they poisoned me. Nope. Nope. Not here. Nope. Aha! How will you give me now? You want a piece of me? Huh? Huh? Oh, we got this. We got the goods right here. Let me warm up the archery machine. Never expected this. Bam. Nice to have archery actually hit my enemies, too. Literally, we trained that up at the Fighters Guild. I see you. There's a swarm of angry ants up there. None of this matters. They aren't like a serious threat. Just fucking go. And we'll jump much higher than I intended to. They'll miss me with a shot. Let's recall. Let's go visit the jerk. All the way out here. Yep, that's a Daedric bow. There's only a Daedric short bow instead of a Daedric only. Yes, only. Hey, I leveled up my archery from that. Nice. Let's switch out. Back to our magic blade of justice. Our original blade, do not steal. Still thinking about that helmet. Not feeling it. Her eyes are red. It's a whole lot of red there. It's not jiving with me. Hold on, I'm gonna climb to the top of Orsinium. Look at that enhanced draw distance, baby. This is the Kingdom of Orcs, like where the leader of these orcs hangs out. Look at this broad vista. Look at all the orcs milling about here. The grand settlement they have constructed, captured, taken over, whatever. Theater of the mind. Let's go. Out of my way, peasant. Oh, yes, bah, stupid letter. Everyone's photocopied it. We're the Argonian, blah, blah, blah. Bye, bye, bye. We'll pacify these orcs. I'm here for a fucking letter. Why are you in my way? I don't. You don't. No one does. Out of my way, peasant. Out of my way. Out of my day, out of your mind and into my... Oh my god, it's a scorpion! We're gonna fucking die! I don't think I need to go this way. Think of die, the orc just hit. We need to go this way. Now it's time to kiss your ass goodbye. I may have gone the wrong fucking way. Son of a bitch. Scorpion fucking hit me. Paralyzed itself. The paralysis effect that spiders and scorpions have obviously intended to simulate venom, but it ends up coming across as spell effects, so they can, like, paralyze themselves, and it's pretty damn amusing. So remember when I said about knowing my way to the fucking pyramid? I took a wrong turn there. Kinda disappointed with myself, too. Grab the chain. Chain? Chain? Lantern, maybe? I'm pretty sure there's a fucking chain or a skull around here. You... Hey, do I just jump in the fountain? That's harder to say. Jump in the fountain! I mean, I could have solved that. I had spells at my disposal. I was dumbstruck there. I just, like, blinked stupidly, like, really? Oh, it's funny. Alright, let's fucking do it again. We're still running 10.4. And, full damage is, far more dangerous in this reality. Let's do it again. Alright, so that was not the correct fountain. That's okay. We all make mistakes. Easily rectified. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Didn't pacify him that time. Oh well. Shucky darn. We probably won't get that sergeant who's in there either. Might be a different fountain. Let's try this one. Do you mind? I'm experimenting here. Haven't you ever wanted to experiment before? Okay, it was that one. You click on the skull. Now where from here? Let me visualize this. Okay. Excuse me. Wrong room. Rat just died. Pardon me? Ow. Nope, dead end room. My bad. I don't know whether being here is a good thing or not. You two fight each other. Go back here and try this path. Excuse me. You know, other than the death, a few hiccups, that might be one of my quickest runs through Orsinium. Nicely done. I'm pretty pleased with myself there. Cool! Not as bad as I remembered it being. Well, we grabbed a letter. This is the Emperor's dick pics here. Queen Minocera, I have grave news. The totem of Tiber's Septum has been found. You know what this means. The power behind Tiber's Septum could be unleashed on Tamriel again. Rumor has it that Lord Woodbourne, a minor lord of Wayrest, has possession of it. He will doubtless lose it soon. You must persuade him to turn it over to you or Lady Bree. The court of Wayrest has no love of King Lysantis, but you still have influence there. I'm asking you to use it on my behalf. Uriel Septim VII, Emperor of Tamriel. Okay, bye. Just before dark. Oh, okay, works. Sweet. Hilarious. This letter is dangerous. Gortwog had undoubtedly sold copies of it to everyone from Wayrest to the Underking. After all, the powers of the Ilak may become embroiled in war over the totem. He stands to gain quite a lot. Go now. You have done your job. I'm sure the totem will find its way into your life somehow. The totem is right here in the treasury. Spoilers, I know. You seem to have a knack for such things. Just remember, the only safe master of the totem is the Emperor. That sounds like propaganda to me. Anyway, bye! Oh no, we better get indoors. Or it's too... That's right, Trey. Dear Gelarius, I must tell you about the Totem of Tiber's Septum, which all covet. You must know the truth about what you are asked. The totem was crafted by the original Imperial battle train of Tamriel, by orders of Tiber's Septum. It is essentially a means of controlling a gargantuan creature called the Numidium. Without it, Numidium would simply not function. The Imperial battle train placed a seal on the totem so that anyone not of Septum lineage or possessing a special supernatural affinity, such as himself, would be instantly killed if they attempted to use it. The totem with the rest of Numidium was lost during the epic battle between the Imperial battle train and his own creation. A friend. You get friendly letters like that depending on your relationships with certain factions. Let's have a snooze. Howdy. Oh, still renting it for tons of time. There's no need to tag on extra time. Oh, I just tried to rest and there was another message for Gelarius and we totally clicked past it. We have another friend. Oh, no. Less of a friend. Wouldn't really call that a friend. So now we gotta wait a bunch of time until the dust is done. What are you people doing? Get indoors! Hey! Listen to me. Not bad. Oh. That might be one of my favorite moments in this playthrough. That's pretty good. Oh, man. I've noticed in Unity that people have a tendency to linger around at night, and bodies have a tendency to linger in locations. Long past what they would in Daggerfall. It does sadden me that in Unity, it takes a long time for one of these ghosts and wraiths to spin up and come my way. Like, the actual, like, the fear of being haunted by one of these damn things coming out of the shadows, not really present.
Come on, do it! I'm right here! Kill me now!
Or something to that effect. I'm right here! Howdy! How's it going? He's like, well, you're right here! You told me to come kill you! You gotta commit to this fight. You're not committing. There, you tried. You know what? We're gonna play around. We're gonna issue a blood sacrifice to Lysander's here. There. Does that propitiate you? Does it appease you? Does this honor my ancestors? Will I be awarded with clan magic? Do I need to sacrifice 7 knights? I can do that. Stack them up. Alright, we got a ghost! I suppose the top of my screen is already covered in clan magic, you're right. There's clips? Multiple people clipped it? I'm also, I'm being watched, I'm a dead man. Let's take a look. I have links forbidden from being shared in, the Twitch chat, because I think that's a reasonable setting that you do. But I should be able to access all clips that everyone makes of me and manage them accordingly. Clips of my channel. Look at that. 3 people make clips of it. Nice. What I like is combing through like the list of clips and seeing where someone has obviously like accidentally clicked the button, because I've done that before. On channels where I don't mean to click the clip button and I'm like, shit! No, 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 back out, back out, back out. What are you people doing? Get indoors! Hey, they listen to me. Oh, beautiful. That's great. I'm glad. Ah, and Lil posted in the chat there. That was good stuff. I still have a clip kicking around of Lil's channel. I think it was while you were playing, some sort of, like, modded Fallout? It might have been, like, spooky themed a few years back. That was forever ago. I'll have to take a look at the list of clips I made. I think it's still there. I don't exactly do a whole lot of clipping. Not my thing. That's right. I was back in ye old days. Olden times. Right, train of thought. I need to... vengeance. I also need to wait for the dust to be finished. I know where Lysandus' tomb is. So we'll go pay him a visit eventually. Let's go back to Sentinel and do like a noble quest or something. Yeah, let's go do some noble quests. Relax. Back when streaming was scary. My climbing skill improved. Fuck yeah. Could have done this in Wayrest too. I think doing it in Sentinel's fine. Still trying to gauge how I feel. We'll wear this for a little bit of time. I don't like the blue, like, little frill, like the feather at the top of it as well. Red and blue clash. This isn't fucking Magic the Gathering. We're not trying to, like, blend the two together. Almost there. Alright, let's goof around, do some fucking quests for the nobility. Just for funsies. Howdy. Lord Vosek? Lady Northbridge? They might not have any for me. That's the Prince Loton. I'm not sure what I want to say about that picture. I think I'm just gonna let it go. Alright, this is the room that we shouldn't turn around in. Don't turn around. Very good, Grimith. Doesn't look like we got any nobles who want to give us some quests here, which is unfortunate. That's why I came all the way out here. To be given some noble quests. You fucking assholes. That doesn't look like they want to give me any, which is a real damn shame. He doesn't have time for my type. It's understandable. Jalarius is an intimidating Argonian. I despise temple missionaries, and so does the Mages Guild. And Jules is like, yeah, fuck those temple missionaries. You know, we haven't gone to Anticlear in a while. I do appreciate that this kid will at least talk to us during this run. I've had plenty of runs where that kid is like, go fuck yourself. Guess I'll go up there and talk to the Queen. She might have something for us. There's nothing else in the log, right? Yeah, nothing else in the log. Good. The switch over here is finicky, so I'll just climb up with myself. Harder to peek into the Void Land whenever you enter hanging mode out of climbing mode. Hey, Queenie. Got a thing? Yeah! Yeah, sure. Sure. I'm narrowing my eyes here. Grimith is gone from yeah, sure to kinda suspicious. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Holy Dagger. Why not? Yeah. At the Joyous Order Coral of Arcay. By the Beard of Thorig. Cool. Yeah, we'll go get that done. Be right back with you. It's a shame I had to go all the way back to her in order to get this. But it's fine, it happens. As for why I'm doing this, I just wanted to do some noble side quests, because it very much fit Jalarius' background and personality. His positive relations with nobility. And there's no nobles, really, to speak of, to hang out with, to get quests from. Except in, like, the 3 major cities of the Iliac Bay. Like Anticlear, where we spent our time, where we are actually a member of a knightly order. Like, it has, like, a palace, but it doesn't have, like, people to speak of in regards to, you know, hanging out with them and having fun, so... Just wanted to do some stuff. Didn't expect to show up here on a hill. Interesting. Alright, cool. I fucking made that jump. Yeah. How you like me now? How you like me now? Go fuck yourself. That's it. So we're looking for a temple. That's the only temple. I actually like the look of this place. Looks better than the capital does. I like this little design here. Next to like that town hub center square thing. Looks pretty good. Sentinel is just like a city that's fucking bereft of so much. Especially in the north. Like residences, and that's it. Odd zoning there. RK, very close to the Parquet reference I made earlier this stream. I think ranks in RK, if you remember the Temple Order, has your fast travel go slightly quicker. You? No. Back here, maybe? No. You here? Or buy soul gems. I've fondled all of you people. Certainly is less than 24 days. Let's look at people. Mav Nest. Where's Nurchta at? Yo, I'm looking for Nurchta. There ain't no Nurchta here. Where the hell's my Nurchta? No! Are there multiple orders of RK here? No. That's a knightly order. Well, how about we come back during the daytime? That'll do it. Let's get a room at a tavern for 90 million hours. That'll make me feel better. Interesting to see, like, this formation just, like, reskinned for, different regions. Howdy! I'll be having a room for 300 days. Thanks, it's free for a knight such as myself, because I'm so awesome! Kill the sound. You're welcome. We're pretty awesome. We are pretty awesome. Money is not an object. It's a state of being for us. There we go. We did it. Ah, there's more, like... How dare you spawn in front of me on my bed? My fucking immersion! How dare you? No, you don't get to... You get away from me, you immersion-breaking peasant! Here, we'll turn the game sound back on. Kind of disturbing to shoot. No. You ruined my immersion. It's dead now. Like you. Fucking spawn in front of me like that. Bad people are coming after me because of the main quest progress we've made. Anyway. It's almost dawn. Let's get up to like a super high point. Which would actually be out there. I don't know whether I want to go all the way out there, though. That's... I think we're just gonna have to settle. Yep, gonna build my city here. It would look really pretty from out there, though. Alright, I've convinced myself. Lazy river, meandering around, let's go. Chugga, 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 woo woo! Chugga, 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 woo woo! Chugga, 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 chugga. Oh, this levitate speed. Oh, this levitate speed. It's so good. So much fun. Nope. Time we make it out here. It'll be dawn. It's gonna be great. Almost. Almost. Hey! That was actually just in time, too. Levitate just expired. Take care, Lil. Enjoy yourself. I didn't actually even realize this was... I didn't pay attention to the fact this was the coast. These settlements look pretty cool when you can, like, see, like, the entirety of them from a distance. You know, I haven't... Like, I do enjoy, like, the day-night cycle transitioning in Classic Daggerfall. But, like, having the extra draw distance here to be able to, like, view, like, an entire, like, large location makes things look really cool. Despite the, like, sort of, like, asshole to spot up behind me and start trying to beat me up. Way to go, Music Loop. I'm proud of you. You know, I've dug through, like, the Daggerfall art assets and varying files. You can see, like, all, like, the different sort of, like, screen patterns for different times of day as well as different locations. I don't think there's mountains that big out there on that particular horizon, though. Just throwing that out there. I don't quite think that exists. It looks better when you're, like, looking out here towards, like, more land, as opposed to right there. As you can see, like, the water terminating. It's kind of like, ugh. You can see it, like, gradually getting brighter. And, of course, with Unity, I pointed this out earlier in the stream with, like, a tree that I stopped to look at. Like, how, like, the angle of the shadow was changing. I thought that was pretty neat. Alright. Get back down there. Just jump and break my fucking neck and die. Yes! So back into the city. As if none of that ever happened. Oh. That's great. Can you get the horse out, please? No? Fine. Don't get the horse out. We just casually stroll. Well, let's show you. Here. So we're looking out in that direction. We were. Towards the actual bay. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home. I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, did you ever see a moose kissing a goose down by the bay? I haven't heard that in forever. Damn things they feed to us as kids. While I'm on that topic, alphabet song. Why? It's been around long enough, we could make that more efficient, right? Or at least more ergonomical. Maybe we could, like, swap out a few letters. Like, we can take, like, the letter Q and replace that with KW. We can, like, weed out certain undesirable letters. Or maybe at least reshift, like, the order of the alphabet. This is a conversation topic I brought up in my trip last week. You know, one of those profound philosophical things you say when you're, like, into two daiquiris. Like, not all these letters are essential. I've heard of you, nothing good. So I'm gonna just talk randomly to all these people, I guess. Even though none of these are the folks that I need to, like, give this damn dagger to. Also, I like the lighting effect there. That looks pretty neat from, like, his forge. Combined, like, where he is right there, that looks really cool. Oh, now he doesn't want to talk to me? What the hell? I've never had an NPC immediately go from wanting to talk to me to not wanting to talk to me. Interesting. I'd also, you know, be interested in trading letters, perhaps, like, you know, with folks who have other alphabets. I'm just not sure what we can offer folks. Like, the Inye is pretty good, but we can't offer anything. What if we give them an H that actually has some bite to it and some crunch? Think about that. The Order of the Candle. And there's only one Order of our K. There's nothing under people. Joyous Oracle of RK. Well, no wonder why we're not finding it. This is what I get for clicking on the quest log, folks, instead of just typing it in myself. Because this is where the quest log sent us. We're never trusting that piece of automation ever again. You hear me, chat? We're never trusting it again. One job. It had one job. Had I been paying attention to, you know, the bit of text there at the top, I just intuitively well, I trusted it, and I also remarked on the grand slope we were on, and no wonder why we were so confused. But if we hadn't been sent there, we wouldn't have had all those cool moments and memories. With the height and the fall damage and... There we go. Here's our quest NPC. Oh good, my holy dagger's back. But there's something stuck in it. Sure. The Queen Akarithi's friend. Ferka. Or whatever, Yeah, whatever. More wing residents and Sentinel. It's gonna be quicker for me to get there. Not by teleporting inside the fucking city, but by actually just traveling back to Sentinel. I gotta think of real-life time savings as opposed to, like, in-game time savings. Here. Today is the 15th of Evening Star, a holiday reverently observed by the temples as North Wind's Prayer. It is a thanksgiving. The gods for a good harvest and a mild winter. Some years like this one, the harvest was not particularly good and the winter unseasonably harsh in Sentinel, but as the Queen is fond of saying, it could be much worse. Temples offers all their services, blessing, curing, healing, for half the donation usually requested. Yes, donation. Wink. Alright, so we're gonna be waiting until daytime. It's gonna be a few hours. I can ask around with this fucking more wing residents, because I don't feel like trying to find this on my own here. 3 guesses why. A little bit over here. We'll get a room. We'll sleep. Come out midday. Howdy! You weren't even aiming at me! What the? Cheats. Cheats. Host. Lag. Ha. Ha ha. Good joke. How's it going, sir? Oh, I'm not gonna spontaneous. Oh, my God! There's not even a window back there. All that over a fucking sapphire.
Do I approach the guy wearing Daedra and Ebony and Orcish and argue about principles regarding the Thieves Guild with someone who's in service with the Queen of Sentinel over a sapphire? Well, I have my partner next to me, so yes.
Hey. I don't think I was polite to the last person I talked to when I asked them about a thing. Oh well. There, Fargrin. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I understand. Why don't you just tell me about the news? Oh. I see. Well, you have a blessed day. You. Alright, it's on my map now. More wing residence, north. The fucking course. Come on along and ride on a fantastic voyage. Maybe I can cut across the palace here. Alley-oop! Damn. We'll just pretend that worked. Yeah, it's in the residential section. We don't talk about the residential section. More fucking rain in this damn place. No wonder why these massive pools are able to be maintained so easily. Fucking Sentinel. It's open! Ollie ollie oxen free. Howdy. What do you want? Your goblet? Hey, boo. Damn it. Oh, shit. Alright, we'll try the other door. Come on in. Water's fine. Howdy. Thanks. My speed and silence. Oh, that was fun. Had a little bit of, little dalliance there with the, that looked weird. That's right. You stopped looking weird. Fixed itself. All I had to do was accuse it. Let's see whether those friends in the court have one more noble quest for us. We got time to kill. First, again, it's a good thing that Daggerfall Unity knows to take you off your fucking horse. We had that problem in fun before in Daggerfall where I soft-locked myself, because it teleported me on the horse into the Mages Guild. It was a good time. I understand, my queen. It's okay. Everyone knows the Thieves Guild is the one really in control here, Queen Akarithe. Hey. Any news? Indeed. Please, disseminate a little news, will you? Not how I'd spell disseminate. Good day, Gelarius. Well met, stranger. You're damn right I said something. What the fuck you gonna do about it? You're damn right I want to fight. Sure. The rat and jug? The rat and jug in 6 hours? Okay. Let's die. Oh, managed to ease my fall there with that little bit of climbing. I didn't actually think he'd count for getting a quest from like this. We're gonna fucking duel that man. It's gonna be great. You there, good maiden. Where the hell is the rat and jug? I probably already know where it is, but It is good to see you. You better. That's right. I'm Sir. That's capital S, Sir. The older I've gotten, the more I've found myself being called Sir. And the more I find myself unreasonably enjoying it. It's actually something I've given thought to over the course of my vacation. As some sirs have been sprinkled in, obviously there are folks who call me young man as well. And I have a tendency to use sir even in situations where it would normally not be applicable, just due to the politeness that was stressed into me from a young age. And guys typically aren't bothered by sir. You end up getting like an admonishment or correction. Like a bouncer, for example, who is maybe like in his mid-20s at best, carded me when I was trying to go into a place, and I said, "Good evening, sir." And he said, "How dare you call me sir?" But it's usually not a problem. Like, you might get like a correction of like, "Hey, like, you know, don't call me that, like, call me this instead." Like, there's no need for such formality or whatever. It's not typically something that bothers them, though. But for me, I find myself like, whenever I get addressed as sir like that, I'm like, "You're damn right." But I also got young manned, too, during my trip last week, and I was like, yeah, that's applicable. I will also accept young man. Just so long as you don't boy me. Don't boy anyone. That's wisdom from Grimith. Do not boy anyone. You can sir them, you can young man them, but do not boy them. That's an important distinction. Now, when you use nomenclature like ma'am or miss, then you're caterwauling into potentially dangerous territory, because I have been strongly admonished not to call people ma'am since I was a teenager, and like cafeteria like servers, you know, would like hand me my food or whatever, and I'd like, "Thank you," like, "Thanks, ma'am," or "Have a good day, ma'am," and like, "Don't call me ma'am. Like, I'm barely older than you." It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, miss." I like to err on the side of caution, you know, because it's not like a wedding ring's like good enough, and it'd be rude to try and tell based on like an age thing. But due to like my upbringing, I have a tendency to venture with like ma'am anyway, and then like I'll accept a correction from there. I'll also like occasionally venture out like a miss, which is far less hazardous, I've found, because it doesn't have any sort of like age insinuation. Please stop dancing in front of me. Please stop Right, so it doesn't have any sort of age insinuation, but like ma'am and miss is just sort of like, ma'am in particular is just like a harrowing like venture into being upbraided, especially as generations, or like a generational shift, as long as like a cultural shift too. That's sort of like entering into a conversation that I'm probably not equipped to handle right now, this particular moment in time. Is this modded? This is Daggerfall Unity, Ovenator, which you can access by typing !explain in chat. So, this isn't modded, it's so much as a recreation of Daggerfall. But there are no extra modifications added to Daggerfall Unity. That's probably what you were asking, because Daggerfall Unity can be modded. I apologize for my misunderstanding there. Yeah, I haven't added any mods on top of what comes base with Daggerfall Unity. Lost my damn train of thought. Needed to find a tavern, needed to be there in 6 hours. Probably like 5.5-ish now. I hear you, Necrolo, too. This is actually something I've called Lethal on when I visited him. You know, and it's something that very much, it's all the way down there, it's something that very much is like in nomenclature, like down here. And it's something that goes both ways, too. Like, I have, like you know, servers, like, come up, you know, waitresses, like, "What can I get for you, hun?" or "Sweetie," or "Honey," and they might sometimes, like, put, like, a hand on my shoulder, what have you. Just kind of like look at it. It's just for like some people like more touchy-feely than others. But you know, like Lethal, he'll do this where he'll like, whenever he's about to say something condescending or patronizing, like to a lady, like, "What are you doing, sweetie?" Or honey, like whether it's like in a video game or real life, like he adopts that, and I'm like, you're such an ass. Like you only call someone like sweetie or honey when you're about to shovel the patriarchy down their throats. You jerk. Oh shit. So I'm supposed to meet someone here in like 5.5 hours, so I guess we'll wait. What can I get for you, hun? Is that all? So it's been like 6.5 hours now. I don't know where the quest guy would spawn in this tavern, so I'm a little perplexed. I thought maybe like he would spawn as like some sort of dude to come after me. So there's someone definitely opening doors up there. Howdy.
Maybe you haven't heard of me. I understand. One Arconian looks the same as any other to you, right? My name is Gelarius. Perhaps you've heard. Does one Gelarius look the same? Does one Arconian look the same?
I know, this is a fucking noble thing. Speaking of Lethal, like, I'm thinking of Dishonored, like, this ends up happening to Corvo. He potentially gets outsourced to fight a duel by fucking Lord Douche Nozzle. I can't remember his name, but I can see his face. You resolve his brothers. End up having to resolve him too, or depending on whether you're playing high or low chaos, he might get auto-resolve for you. The low chaos ending of Dishonored 1 is such fucking bullshit. Like, a game is so, like, solid until you like, get to, like, the low chaos ending. Like, high chaos ending? That's so fucking intense and great. Like, it's so beautiful, but, like, oh, I just auto-killed everyone from, like, poison. There you go. Anyway. My honor has been satisfied. Spell got reflected there. Yeah. Or, I mean, or if you wait there long enough, we'll like sit at the fucking fireplace, but still, like, whatever. Anyway. That's something Gelarius would do. He would go to defend his honor. I'm glad. It's actual role-playing there, folks. We did it. It only took how many sessions into this damn series? Feels good to satisfy your honor. We're still killing time, though. I forget whether Medora calls us on the fucking sorceress phone to let us know, or whether we just end up timing it and head back there. I guess I could go to Wayrest and engage, Elisana. I don't mean, like, engage her, but talk to her. She would send us on a quest. It's not a quest. I think we can access that now, because there's people out here trying to kill us. And I'm not talking about the Thieves Guild. Yeah! The reward will be extremely liberal? Oh, you are communicating with the right individual, I dare say. Disseminate the information to me. Ashfield residents? I have 5 days to deliver this to someone in this fucking city. What a kind version of, like, Grubhub, Amazon Prime, or whatever. Is that supposed to mean something to me? It is. Hello, Doctor. Ha-ha! No reason to talk down to the guard like that. Good day. Thank you. Southeast, you say? Yep, there it is. There it is! I mean, how exceedingly, extremely liberal can this reward be? Fucking Lord Vosek's like, oh, it's just on the other side of the palace opening courtyard thing, just, I can't be fucking bothered, you have 5 days. Like, he doesn't actually have a concept of how distances work. And so he thinks 5 days is a good number. Like, yeah, it's fine. 5 days. I'm like, fucking what? 5 days? I mean, sure. Little trinket for your trouble, I hope you like red. I've got a ruby. It's not what I would call it. I mean... Alright, I'm gonna fucking level with you folks. Time out. If I got a fucking ruby for delivering that, just that distance, yeah, that's an exceedingly liberal reward. I mean, that doesn't mean much to level 16 mostly clad in Daedra, like Gelarius, but to Grimith? Yeah, fucking courier jobs for rubies all the fucking livelong day. Fuck you, Gunderson and the Redmond Barons. I'll take... Lord Vosek is my new Mr. Johnson. And my sugar daddy. And I'll call him Sir, damn it. Or Lord. No shit. Fuck being paid like 20 or 40 million or whatever. Give me that. I'm here for that. All the livelong day. Let's see what other interesting quests the nobles have for me. There's the prince. There's our snake charmer. Lord Vosek. I do like how his portrait looks. We've talked about that before. Lady Northbridge doesn't have anything new for us. Don't tell me that a thing. Damn it. What the? Oh. Oh. Yes, I do have something for an able-bodied young Argonian. She's young manning me. I accept this. A simple errand for 1,340 gold pieces. I have a procurer in my employ. Distinctive-looking, blue-cloaked, my god, blue-cloaked woman going by the name of... Murdy. Well, she's found a special bracelet, but the former owners have her trapped somewhere in Sacred Martyr of Archay. My hands are tied officially, but you could kindly go there and find her and bring me back my bracelet. Not back in 17 days, your gold reward will have to be forfeit. Sure you understand. Well, you gotta be on your way. Goodbye. Yeah, we can head to the Sacred Martyr of Archay for you. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Let's try that again. Could be in here. Bracelet. By the frozen wastes. The former owner's agents are turning this place upside down looking for this little beauty. Are they? Where's your former agents at? Hmm? Out of my face. Oh, no, no, I thought I had set the anchor. No! I'll have to go back manually. Maybe we'll run into some of these agents. Oh, good. I'm glad this quest is broken in Daggerfall Unity. I guess that answers that question. I say quest. I guess I'm not gonna go talk to Elisana after all. If you're wondering what I'm referring to, there is a, it's not like a main quest thing, it's sort of like a spin-off. It's optional. It involves, a snotty bitch in, Wayrest who, first mission you do for her basically sentences, Lord Castellian to death. The second thing you do for her, if you talk to her, further down the line, is, Lord Woodbourne, basically, who's, main antagonist, or one of the main antagonists of the main quest line, basically asks her to help him kill you. And so the mission is basically just like sent to like fuck you over. You know, like you're escorting someone, but there's like assassins constantly coming, and there's like little dialogue like, "What are you doing?" Shit like that. Yes, thank you. I will take my reward. Ah, my young champion. Still in the mercenary business, I see. That's good. Any news? Oh, the Temple Healers. Allied with the Mixers of RK, as opposed to the Twitches of RK. Mixers? Would have been better if they had been beams. Flirt. I'm not interested in flirting. Aha! Right, that guy still has nothing. I heard nothing good. I understand. This again, huh? The Savage Badger Inn. Sure. We're actually gonna cast the recall spell this time. We're gonna check the tavern first. Gotta be upstairs. The wand! Howdy. Ow. Oh, there you go. Registered properly. Oh! Yes, tell me more. Now it's a ruby I'm delivering. The Asham residence. As opposed to Ashfield residence. Well, I mean, we have 5 days. What time is it? Yeah, I guess we can go sleep in the tavern. I mean, it's right the fuck there. You're right in that it would technically save time, but it's like right there. I'm just being wasteful of my magic, huh? Come on. We can spend on a more important thing. You know it's coming. And I'm not gonna turn off the sound this time. Like, I know you just teleported in here, sir. I know the door was open, but there's 2 decomposing bodies in the corners of this place. They haven't cleaned those up yet. So, this is a choice you're making, and I appreciate you having the capacity to make this choice. It's not a wise choice, but nevertheless, you're standing by it. I too have to kill you real slow. That was real slow. Just so you know, I did my best. Like Jimmy and the pulsating maze. I did my best. Look at all these things I should probably get around to identifying at some point. I'm so encumbered. Whatever. Who's next? Behind me? Oh, you're outside. Mom, my door's not closing. There you go. If only I had a wizard lock. Did you paralyze yourself? No. No solicitors. Might not be a bad way to, like, grind money and, like, potential loot. If you know, I needed such things. Now I'm kind of interested to see how far we can take this. I'm kind of invested in this process. Hey there, Lethal. Oh, we're healed. We still got some time to kill, though, so let's turn off the sound this time. Just relaxing in our lazy river. We've done some main quest stuff. We're doing some noble stuff now. I'm, waiting for the peasants to come out and play so I can ask them for the location of residence. For an easy, like, Mr. Johnson milk run. Straight from the Redmond Barrens and into my pocket. I'll have the sound on just enough so that you can very faintly hear the sound effect beneath the music. Are we done? No more thieves coming to kill me? Why ain't that a pity? Damn. Well, we can keep stacking bodies. 2 of these were left over from the last time thieves came after me. Oh well. Yeah, those are the Halloweenies. They've come from my package. And I don't mean that in a good way. We've had some riveting conversations in our lazy river meandering, Lethal. You still set to broadcast this weekend? That's right, damn it. Surge hilarious. Thank you, Getchy. Alright. It's by the Mages Guild. I've probably been there before in a quest for the Mages Guild to, like, kill a dragon leg. It's so hard to remember. This may end up being our last goofy noble quest we do. I might try fishing for one more. We're getting some repeats here. We're basically just killing time while we wait for the Dust of Restful Dead to be finished so I can go suicide myself in Lysandros' tomb. Judgmento, the Fresh Maker. I'm pretty damn certain I've fought and killed a dragonling in that place before. All the times I've played Daggerfall kind of blur together, though, so there's no telling. Howdy. A ruby for a ruby. Sure. Again, the delightfulness of that. What a simple courier run in exchange for a fucking gemstone, right? What's that even valued at? Hold on, let me... Oh, you know, 500 gold pieces? Yeah, sure. I'll take that fucking job to get a ruby worth 500 gold pieces. Yeah, sign Grimith the fuck up. I can travel this distance from the palace that I'm building. Dealing with the thieves might be hard. I'm not as powerful as Jalarius is. My magic items actually have durability, so that would be a hurdle I'd have to find a way to surmount. Start with the prince again. I won't talk to you folks. Yeah, I won some trouble. Bring it. I definitely am looking for a fight. Let's fucking duel. The Lynx and Jin in 6 hours? You'll be fucking waiting, huh? It's gonna be you? Flirting? Uh-huh. I'm sure it will be. This is a sign this will be my last noble side quest. We've had some fun. Who knows? We might end up doing some more of them. I thought one of those bastards would try to offer me that fucking mummy finger. But, they were clever. They were too clever. Because Grimith has no interest in showing off the damn mummy finger. Fuck that thing. I never ended up restarting the game after I accidentally changed my screen resolution, but looks fine enough. In the preview window. Alright, 6 hours. No need to bother sleeping, we'll just fucking loaf around, I guess. I guess I could get a room here too. Got some magic to practice. How far along are we in restoration? 82%. We have 5 more percent to gain. That's right, Lethal. That's right. Yeah, let's get a room here. This fucking tavern design again? Howdy. I need this room for 300 days, please. Yep, it's free for a night, such as me. I'm fucking awesome. Let's kill the sound. You mind? I'm busy here. I'm trying to practice my magic. You're really cramping my style. Can you fucking believe this guy? The nerve. I could tell he spawned because of the fucking shadow next to me. Ah, you know what? I don't even care. I'll get you. Come on, let's get away from the barkeep. We don't want to disturb him. Don't you get into, like, fucking, like, stance mode where you're gonna, like, hit me with the arrows. I'm gonna get you. Keep in mind this enemy is level 16, like I am. So, we'll have gobs of health, like I do. And my hand-to-hand doesn't do much. But, this is kind of where I was a barbarian, too, so yeah, shit ton of health. Didn't fucking matter. What's our hand-to-hand? 28%. 3d6 damage. We nickeled and dimed him to death. Baby. We might have to leave and re-enter the tavern. For our dual friend to spawn. We're here! I overslept.
Okay.
We could have her Pearl if we so chose, but I think I'm gonna leave her Pearl right there. Just not interested, you know. Alright, honor has been satisfied again. Some good times, some good times. We had some fun. I wouldn't be opposed to waiting around at the bank, getting another letter of credit. We can always put the money in our wagon, but I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Halt. Had some good fun. Made some good progress today. More of the main quest line than what I thought, but well, we did start in front of that mausoleum, which was pretty disappointing. If you missed the start of this session, I explored the entirety of a dungeon, and I got cheated out of my quest item. It was supposed to be on a mummy, but when I checked that mummy's body, it wasn't there. Or the letter that's supposed to come with it, and that was very, very upsetting. But of course, probably whenever I went back in there again and killed the whole mummy again in an alternate fucking universe, everything was there perfectly fine. Because of reasons. And I found that to be not pleasing. Yeah, it was very upsetting. One of the things I need to do in order to finish this run is to get my restoration skill up to 87%. Galeria's skill advancement dagger is above average, so it takes them longer to raise the skills, and as you get higher, it takes more and more skill checks to qualify for skill advancement. Restoration is not something this character needs in the course of natural gameplay. I haven't rented a room here! What? My bad. I've rented a room here now. So, we've been, like, working on restoration over the course of the session. We're getting there. It's 3. Okay. Let's kill the sound. We'll do one more casting palooza. We'll go to sleep. We'll wake up. We'll go to the bank. We'll get a letter of credit. We'll go outside to Rennie Tower, and then we'll fucking wait, I guess. Wait the rest of the time. Does Mara care about Harpy? I know you asked that, and you said, yeah, it does! Archery, Critical Strike, Daedric, Etiquette, Harpy, Illusion, Medical, Nymph, Restoration, Streetwise. Well, let's see here. I definitely have Archery. But Archery, not as far along. I'd actually need to be regularly using that. Critical Strike, we're past the point where I can have a trainer with that. I just have to fight more. And we've been fighting a lot. Daedric, hasn't really come up a whole lot. I'd have a lot of workshopping to do with that. Past, you know. I could get that up to 51% with a trainer, but then the rest of it I have to do my own. Etiquette, I mean, that's a primary skill, so ostensibly we'd be able to do that, but I just have to yak at a whole bunch of people, and it's not really necessary. Have to go out of my way. Harpy, same problem as Daedric. Illusion, I mean, it's gotten increased incidentally. Medical, that's a major skill, and just, it doesn't fucking matter. Especially now at this point, like, I don't fucking get hurt. Relevant. Nymph, same problem as Daedric. And streetwise, which this character, that's not what he does. He's always polite, not always streetwise. So, kinda ended up by was restoration. It's either that or yakking at a whole bunch of people. We're much further along with restoration than going to find people to yak at. Hi there, O'Toole. Oh, another enemy. That's my bed. I rented it. You don't get to have it. Yep, so we're not going to be talking to Elisana about that quest. Glad that's still jank in Daggerfall Unity. It's good to see some things persist, you know? How was my nymph at 11? Well, it's gotten tested. Like the skill tests have occurred as I've fought nymphs. Lamias might also fall under that same category. As well, so fighting them ends up testing it too. I wonder what my highest language skills ended up being. Actually is Nympha. Interesting. I guess we have fought quite a number of them. That is definitively higher than Orcish. Did I choose them as my favorite of the monster types in background character creation? That's probably what it is. I know my jumping isn't that high, and neither is my running. What I've managed to do, though, is with this jump boot spell, with like my jumping spell, like the amount I can jump even with 59%, combined with my character's athleticism talent, combined with the magic item that enhances athleticism, we get some pretty nice fucking hops even at 59% jumping skill. Like, my running skill is also fairly low, too. Like, I could enhance both of those another 15% through, like, magic items. It's actually pretty tempting. Let's go to the bank first. Before I forget that. Hello, Mr. Banker, sir. How the hell are you doing? Yes. I'm willing to pay the fee. Okay. Give me that much in a letter of credit. I'll take the rest as cash. I lost a little bit in the translation, but we gained some fucking value. And if I need to fucking get more money for whatever reason, I always just sell my shit. Because I got plenty of stuff in this fucking wagon that I've just never bothered with selling. I got 444 pounds of shit in this wagon. I have plenty of unidentified magic items I've just never needed to bother with, because I don't need the fucking money. Wild shot. You know what? Now my interest has been piqued. We're definitely going to enhance our jumping and running. It's decided. Those skills have not been increasing fast enough. We need more of them. It's in the shoes. First, identify lady. Sing us a song, you're the identify lady. What do we have? Common symbol, wizard's fire, left, right, quadrant, straps, and good luck. Good luck! One chance! Go to hell. Toxic clouds, I think I have one of those items out here. You didn't identify my right pauldron for me? I must have moused over it. It happens. Whatever. Shane Torgo, is that right, Pauldron? Vita Nortogo. Whatever, I can't wear it, it's fucking Shane. That's great. Goodbye. There. I don't remember this layout that well. I were the smithing man. Yeah! Okay. Back to smithing. Give me this... ring, maybe? Give me the ring. Maybe. Yeah. The ring. We're going to add a power. It's going to be to enhance a skill. Jumping. We're going to add a power. Enhance the skill. It's going to be running. Perfect. 1800. It's in the shoes! Perfect. It is remarkable how much difference an extra 15% like makes. Like how noticeable that is. That is unreasonable. Oh God! Okay, didn't die. Would have had to redo all that. It would have been tragic. Fuck it, I'll use the same name. It's in the shoes! Alright. Let's go here. We're gonna take as long as we can fucking possibly do it. Yeah, well... Okay, I can't. I don't have it in me. We'll just go cautiously. Hey, lady. It's been plenty of time at this point, right? We're good now, right? It's pretty nice out here, actually. 7-Eleven. Snowy times. Ah, snow. Something I only see on the television. As Lethal is just covered in buckets of it. That did come on the news, like on various like televisions and like the boutiques and restaurants on River Street. Winter storm Bessie! Pilot 8 to 12 inches in Colorado! Like, oh, my goodness. Alright, anyway. Did I just cast Recall? Now I have full spell points. We'll cast it now. Bye-bye. Wow, Daedra Seducer died. Nicely done. Don't think jumping skill reduces fall damage, no. So, yeah, you could very much dunk on yourself. I certainly did that. I've certainly done that before. Like, I regret nothing. The reason why fall damage ends up being such a problem for me with this particular run is just due to, like, this version of Daggerfall Unity being very extreme with fall damage. That's since been fixed. Or at least ameliorated. Oh well. I'm not gonna wait around for that to fix itself. Fuck you, spiders. But yeah, like, I have a lot of hit points, and so going from, like, no death, no death, no death, oh my god! Death is overkill. Knocked him behind the fucking banner. Howdy! There we go, powder's ready. Sprinkle it on his true corpse. It will not put his shade to rest, but will soothe it sufficiently to allow you a chance to speak with him. Final exorcism is for Lysandus to choose. I do not know where he was buried, but we know where it was buried. If you tell him I still love him, death will not be a barrier to us for long. Oh, let's see here. Not that overlay, Grimith. What'd this overlay say? Will probably be done before 10 and almost certainly before midnight is what it said. Well, it is before 10. We got the dust. The next logical step in the main quest line would be to do Lysandus' tomb. Do I want to do Lysandus' tomb today? No. We did some noble main quests. We had a gentle meandering. We answered some viewer questions. It was pretty fun along the way. Zay3 asks if you could be any Daggerfall like monster to terrorize like villagers and town guards, what would you be? We had some nice conversation with that. I think that's gonna be into the Daggerfall portion. If there's some conversations you folks like want to have or start, I might resolve that a little mini Q&A before I flutter off into the night, into the ether. Be a purring spider. You weren't the... Someone else said that they would be a spider. Not the only one. Causing those damn paralysis effects. And we might as well just make it official. We've got the dust. We'll also say... What? Stream 6 end? Yeah, Stream 6 end. So we'll delete that save. My god, actually deleting a save. Stream 6 end dust got. He hopped around here and had some fun. My purring to instill fear? Nah. For me, it was between an Ancient Lich and a Daedra Lord, and I think I'm okay with Daedra Lord being the thing there. I gave myself some compelling like pros and cons both ways, but Daedra Lord just has such a smug laugh about him. He fucking terrorizes and murders everyone. Oh my god! If there's nothing from chat, though, that I need to resolve in one fashion or another. Oh, there you go. Just want to thank you again for these streams, the delightful Might and Magic playthroughs. Been going through both again now that I got time out. Yeah, I really enjoy Might and Magic 7. I talked about earlier in the stream that I think about playing it again, but I mean, I had thought about recording Might and Magic 7 for some time, like years before I actually did that first series. It's a game I knew well enough, of course, and wanted to feature doing it twice. The second playthrough ends up being more abridged than the first, as the first playthrough wanted to show off so much detail in that. I do think about playing it again. I do like that game. Have fun with. Relax with it. Yeah, we accomplished! More than what I had thought we would whenever we embarked on this. We got the dust, we got the letter, we got the Emperor's dick pics. Found out where Lysandus' tomb was. Fucking Castle Lugwitch, and that damn pathway. Through one of those modules I hate. Past all that bullshit, like in the southern section of the dungeon there. We'll see how well I remember that. I try to, like, memorize little bits and pieces of dungeons, like, over the course of every run. That's how I'm able to do Terrain Tower so fast. Just due to, like, I memorize it. Pretty good. Wait until, like, 2046 or whatever. I'll actually have all this shit mapped out fully in my head. If there's anything else I want to do or talk about, the next time I broadcast this game will likely be resolving the main quest line in its entirety, and along the way taking care of the remaining few percentage points of restoration. We have 4 more percentage points to take care of. We might end up doing like another quest along the way. Depends on how far rep slips. Knights of the Flame, though, we should definitely have that covered just due to... Yeah, we got that. It'll be good. We'll be ass kickers, we'll have our own house. We're gonna be super fucking dedicated.
then I'll also have to try to decide who the hell I want to give the totem to. Think about that, folks. Consider that. Like, ponder that. Maybe write it in the comments of this video. Or think about it to suggest during next stream. Because I don't know right now who exactly I would give the totem to. I'm willing to take suggestions. For Jules here, we gained a one whole whopping level. Not a whole lot of character growth that was meaningful, but there's not a whole lot else for him to do. Okay. Guess our lazy river tour ride's at an end. I'm cool with that. I gave viewers the chance, folks. That does it. We're out of here. We'll leave the local recording at this moment.